My name is Kendra, and I've been investing in real estate for over 10 years. My very first rental property was an Airbnb, and I was hooked immediately because the cash flow started coming in, the numbers were great, and I wanted to replicate that process again and again. So believe me, I know how it is. You start making that money with short-term rentals, mid-term rentals, and you want to do that over and over again to increase your rental income and reach your financial goals. But what if that extra money that you're trying to make is already in the portfolio you own? You may not need to buy another property to make that extra cash flow. I'm gonna share with you one way to increase your cash flow with your Airbnb or with your midterm rental without buying another property and without changing up anything about the property. So y'all ready? Here's how. Here's one of my favorite tips for Airbnb hosts to make more money with less turnover. Okay, and then we're gonna add another level to it, take it to the next level with Future Stay. If you're wondering what Future Stay is, here's a peek. So with Future Stay, you get your own direct booking site that is beautiful, easy to use, and is set up in minutes. All you do is sync your Airbnb listing. Future Stay pulls in all that information and creates a beautiful page like this for you. Guests can search availability, book, and pay securely, all without Airbnb ever seeing a penny of that transaction. Okay, here's what you get with Future Stay. Let's go through all the features. First, you get your own branded booking site and it goes live fast. I'm talking about within minutes. As soon as you sync your Airbnb, everything is uploaded and the site is ready to go. You can also do it manually, which is really easy as well. So, with your direct booking site, guests can search availability, book, and pay securely. Payments go through Stripe directly to your account. So next, you're also listed on Google Vacation Rentals. So this is huge because Future Stay is an official Google Vacation Rentals partner, and that means that your property can appear directly in Google search results. Okay, so let's talk about all of the features that come along with using Future Stay. So first, you get a direct booking site. This is your own branded booking site and it goes live fast. I'm talking about in minutes, not weeks, and it's not hard to do. All you have to do is link your Airbnb and it syncs and pulls in all the information and creates a beautiful listing site for you like the one I showed to you just a few minutes ago. So with this booking site, guests can search availability, they can book, they can pay securely, all without Airbnb ever seeing a penny of that transaction. So payments go through Stripe directly into your account. Next, you are also listed on Google Vacation Rentals. This is huge because your property can appear directly in Google search results. This is a massive channel that most independent hosts like you and I don't use because they don't have the software or infrastructure to plug into it. But Future Stay handles that for you. So that's huge. Next, you also get access to smart rates and dynamic pricing. So with smart rates powered by AirDNA, they take data from over 120,000 markets worldwide and it automatically adjusts your pricing based on demand, seasonality, events, competitor rates, all of that. Research shows that hosts using dynamic pricing make 20 to 40% more revenue each year, and that comes with using Future Stay. The next feature is Airbnb optimization. You know, I love optimization. That is one of my favorite things, and that's one way that you can always run your rentals more efficiently, save more money, make more money. So, for your existing Airbnb listing, because remember, Future Stay is not, when you use Future Stay, you don't have to give up your Airbnb listing. You can use both at the same time. And so, with the Airbnb optimization, for your existing listing, Future Stay offers personalized optimization reviews and recommendations to improve your ranking and your conversion rate. All right, so you also get damage protection. I know this is going to be a question that comes up because when you're using Airbnb, they do have their own process for this. So one of the biggest hesitations hosts have about direct bookings is what if something goes wrong and I don't have Airbnb's protection? Future Stay has this covered with a flat fee damage waiver that's covered and powered by Wavo. The guest verification process is built right into the checkout process, so you have peace of mind without giving up control. All right. Lastly, the auto cleaning, which y'all know I love Turno. I talk about Turno all the time. So Future Stay has a partnership with Turno, and they integrate directly with the Turno system, and it's the largest cleaner marketplace for short-term rentals or for any furnished rental. I love Turno because the cleaners on that platform are specifically trained on how to clean and prepare furnished rentals. And it is a skill that not all cleaning professionals really have. So these are the features that you get when you use Future Stay. If you have any questions about any of these features, please let me know in the comments. Now let's get back to that example. I want to show you guys one simple thing you can do to increase bookings. And honestly, I wish I had thought of this myself, but I didn't. I actually stayed at an Airbnb and a host offered this to me. And I said, oh my gosh, every Airbnb host needs to do this. This is genius. So let's get into it and see how you can apply it to your Airbnbs. Imagine you have a guest that checked in on Friday and they're leaving on Monday, and you don't have another guest until Thursday. So you have a few days of vacancy, and of course, you would love someone to book those days so that you make more money. But what if you tried this instead? So typically, the day before a guest checks out, I'll send a checkout message thanking them for staying and reminding them of whatever house rules I have for checkout. In that message, if there's a few days of vacancy after they're supposed to leave, I will offer them to extend their stay at a discount. So, hey, we loved having you. If you'd like to stay an extra few days, we have these days open and I'm happy to offer it to you at 30% off. So, and I know you might be thinking, well, how is that going to happen? I'm sure they have other plans. You'd be surprised. Some guests will drive to your destination. They didn't fly, so they're flexible. Some guests may be able to change their flight at no extra cost. Some guests, they work from anywhere. They can move around their date. Great thing about it is if they extend their trip, you get to get those days booked without having the cost of turning it over for a new guest. And that is pure gold, right? Extra booking days without the cost of the turnover. And so of course the discount you offer is going to be up to you, whether it's 10%, 20%, 30%, whatever makes sense for you. But here's where you take it up a notch and make even more money, keep more money in your pocket when you use your direct booking site with Future Stay. So here's what it would look like. So you'd send the message to your guest the day before checkout and say, hey, we have these extra days open. Are you interested in booking them? So if they are interested, you could have the QR code to your direct booking site with Future Stay somewhere in your rental. It could be in your welcome notebook or welcome book or on the fridge or somewhere in a drawer. And you could say, hey, since you're interested in booking, all you have to do is scan that QR code. It'll take you to my direct booking site and you can use this coupon for your stay. With this method, not only have you now extended your guest stay, so you've booked extra days without the turnover, now you also don't have to give up extra money to Airbnb with those booking fees. You've gotten that guest to book directly on your booking site. Also, you have their email address now. You don't have to communicate with them through the Airbnb platform. If you ever have any coupons, promotions, any weekends or days that are available that aren't usually available because of a busy season, you can now email those guests and try to get repeat customers and build a rapport with them outside of the Airbnb app. So, Airbnb hosts, make sure you're implementing this if you can. Take a look at your calendar. If you have vacant days, always offer those to your guests at a discount, and then taking it up a notch using that direct booking site, you'll be able to retain more of your profits and increase that cash flow. So let me know in the comments what you think about this. Have you ever done it before? Would you try it? And as an Airbnb guest, would you like if that was offered to you? So let me know in the comments below. And okay, let's get into some more details about how Future Stay works if you're wondering. You ready? Let's do it. Okay, guys. So again, if you are ready to keep more of what you earn and stop giving Airbnb so much of your profits, you can check out Future Stay. You can do a 14-day free trial at futurestay.com/Kendra. There is no credit card required. So I highly recommend you try it out and see if you have any questions. They also have someone that will get on a video chat with you and help you set it up and answer questions you have as well. Sign up at futurestay.com/Kendra. When you import your Airbnb listing, everything is set up in under 5 minutes. You can also do a manual setup as well, which is what I did, and it was really easy. So once you sync your Airbnb, in under 5 minutes, you get to launch your direct booking site, and then you're free to share it. You can put it on social media. You can share it via email. You can put up a QR code in your property so guests can book that in the future. And you don't have to share the profits with Airbnb anymore. There's zero commissions. Once you sign up as a Future Stay user, all you're doing is paying that monthly fee, and the fee pays for itself. So it's time to start earning more for every booking. It's time to start increasing our cash flow. It's time to start filling those vacancies. So go to futurestay.com/Kendra for a 14-day free trial. And if you decide to sign up for the Amplify plan, you'll get 20% off if you use this link. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. All right, cheers to increasing our profit with Future Stay.